Imagine you're moving from a cramped, outdated house to a spacious, modern one. That's essentially what telecom companies are doing as they embrace cloud computing. They're leaving behind rigid, legacy infrastructure for the flexibility and scalability of the cloud. This shift is not just about technology. It's about transforming how telecom operators do business, deliver services, and ultimately shape the future of communication. Just as moving house requires careful planning and execution, migrating to the cloud is a complex undertaking. Telecom operators need to choose the right migration strategy, carefully move their data and applications, and ensure a smooth transition for their customers. The rewards, however, are substantial reduced costs, increased agility, and the ability to innovate at a pace never before possible. This transition represents a seismic shift in the telecom industry, akin to the move from analog to digital. It's a journey that will redefine how we connect, communicate, and interact with the world around us. Moving to the cloud isn't a one-size-fits-all process. Telecom operators have three primary strategies to choose from: lift and shift, refactoring, and cloud-native development. Each approach has its own merits and considerations, depending on the specific needs and goals of the operator. Choosing the right strategy is crucial for a successful cloud migration. Lift and shift is akin to packing up your belongings and moving them to the new house as they are. It's the quickest and easiest way to migrate, but it doesn't take full advantage of the cloud's capabilities. Refactoring involves redesigning applications to better suit the cloud environment, similar to rearranging furniture and decor to fit the new house layout. It requires more effort but yields greater benefits in terms of performance and efficiency. Finally, cloud-native development is like building a brand new house from the ground up, specifically designed for the cloud's architecture. It offers the highest level of flexibility and scalability, but it's also the most complex and time-consuming approach. Lift and shift is the fastest and most straightforward cloud migration strategy. It involves moving existing applications and data to the cloud without significant modifications. Think of it as packing your belongings into boxes and transporting them to your new home. You're not changing anything, just moving it to a new location. This approach is particularly appealing for telecom operators looking for a quick win, such as shutting down a data center or reducing hardware costs. It allows them to reap some benefits of the cloud without investing heavily in application redesign. However, it's important to note that lift and shift doesn't fully leverage the cloud's capabilities. It's like moving into a new house with all your old furniture. It might not fit perfectly and you might not be utilizing the new space optimally. While lift and shift can be a good starting point, it's essential to consider other strategies for long-term cloud adoption. Refactoring is a more involved cloud migration strategy that involves modifying existing applications to better suit the cloud environment. It's like rearranging your furniture and decor to fit the new house layout. You're not buying new furniture, but you're adapting what you have to make the most of the new space. This approach allows telecom operators to unlock more of the cloud's potential, such as improved performance, scalability, and resilience. For example, Orange, a leading European telecom operator, refactored its legacy billing system for the cloud, resulting in significant cost savings and improved customer experience. They optimized their application to take advantage of cloud-native services, resulting in greater efficiency and agility. Refactoring requires more time and effort compared to lift and shift, but the rewards can be substantial. It's a strategic investment that enables telecom operators to modernize their infrastructure and prepare for future innovation. A cloud-native development represents the most transformative approach to cloud migration. It involves building new applications from the ground up, specifically designed for the cloud's architecture. Imagine designing and constructing a brand new house tailored to your specific needs and preferences. You're not limited by existing structures. You're creating something entirely new and optimized for the environment. This approach allows telecom operators to fully leverage the cloud's capabilities, such as rapid scalability, continuous deployment, and microservices architecture. Verizon, a leading US telecom operator, has embraced cloud-native development to build its 5G network core, enabling faster deployment and greater flexibility. They've created a flexible and scalable infrastructure that can adapt to the evolving demands of 5G and beyond. Cloud-native development requires a significant shift in mindset and development practices, but it offers the greatest potential for innovation and future-proofing telecom infrastructure. Migrating to the cloud is a journey, not a destination. It requires careful planning and a phased approach to ensure a smooth transition and maximize the benefits. A 5-year roadmap can provide a structured framework for telecom operators to navigate this journey successfully. Each year represents a significant step towards a cloud-native future, starting with assessment and foundation, followed by pilot programs, core network migration, optimization and automation, and culminating in a fully cloud-native architecture. This roadmap outlines a clear path for telecom operators to embrace the cloud strategically and incrementally. By breaking down the migration process into manageable phases, telecom operators can minimize disruption, mitigate risks, and ensure a successful cloud transformation. The first year of the cloud migration journey focuses on assessment and laying the foundation for future phases. Telecom operators need to assess their current infrastructure, identify suitable applications for cloud migration, and define their cloud strategy. This is akin to evaluating your current house, deciding what to take to the new house, and creating a moving plan. This phase involves selecting a cloud provider, establishing security and governance policies, and building the necessary skills and expertise within the organization. It's about preparing the ground for a successful migration and ensuring alignment across all stakeholders. A strong foundation is crucial for a smooth and successful cloud journey, setting the stage for the subsequent phases of migration and transformation. Year 2. Pilot programs and expansion. The second year involves launching pilot programs to test the waters and gain practical experience with cloud migration. Telecom operators can start by migrating non-critical applications to the cloud, allowing them to refine their processes and address any unforeseen challenges. Think of it as trying out new furniture arrangements in one room before rearranging the entire house. Based on the learnings from the pilot programs, operators can then expand the scope of cloud migration to include more applications and services. This iterative approach allows for continuous improvement and reduces the risks associated with large-scale migrations. By gradually expanding the cloud footprint, telecom operators can build confidence, refine their strategies, and prepare for the more complex phases of migration. Year 3. Core network migration. The third year marks a critical milestone in the cloud journey, migrating the core network functions to the cloud. This involves moving essential components like voice, data, and messaging services to the cloud infrastructure. It's the equivalent of moving the most essential furniture and belongings to the new house, ensuring the core functionality is in place. Migrating the core network requires meticulous planning and execution to minimize disruption and ensure service continuity. Telecom operators need to leverage automation tools and best practices to streamline the migration process and maintain network stability. This phase represents a significant step towards a cloud-native architecture, enabling greater flexibility, scalability, and efficiency for the core telecom infrastructure. Year 4. Optimization and automation. The fourth year focuses on optimizing the cloud infrastructure and automating various processes to maximize efficiency and cost savings. Telecom operators can leverage cloud-native tools and services to automate tasks such as provisioning, monitoring, and security. Think of it as fine-tuning the layout of your new house, optimizing storage space, and automating tasks like lighting and temperature control. This phase also involves refining the cloud architecture to enhance performance, scalability, and resilience. Telecom operators can leverage containerization, microservices, and other cloud-native technologies to optimize their applications and services. By optimizing and automating their cloud infrastructure, telecom operators can unlock the full potential of the cloud, achieving greater agility, cost efficiency, and operational excellence. Year 5. The cloud-native future. The fifth year marks the culmination of the cloud journey, with the telecom operator operating a fully cloud-native architecture. Applications and services are designed and built specifically for the cloud, leveraging the latest technologies and best practices. This is akin to living in a fully furnished and optimized house, tailored to your needs and preferences. This phase enables telecom operators to innovate at an unprecedented pace, launching new services and features rapidly and efficiently. They can leverage the cloud's scalability and flexibility to adapt to evolving customer demands and market dynamics. A cloud-native architecture empowers telecom operators to embrace a future of limitless possibilities, driving innovation, growth, and a superior customer experience. The economic impact, a catalyst for growth. The cloud revolution in telecom is not just about technology, it's about driving economic growth and creating new opportunities. By embracing the cloud, telecom operators can significantly reduce their capital expenditure, CAPEX, and operating expenses, OPEX, freeing up resources for innovation and expansion. They can also leverage the cloud's scalability to enter new markets and launch new services more efficiently. The cost savings from cloud migration can be substantial. For example, a study by McKinsey & Company found that telecom operators can reduce their network costs by up to 40% by migrating to the cloud. These savings can be reinvested in research and development, network upgrades, and customer experience initiatives, fueling a virtuous cycle of growth. The cloud is a catalyst for innovation in the telecom industry, enabling new business models, revenue streams, and a more dynamic and competitive landscape.